In high school, I was a quiet creek trying to find my voice. We were all soulful poets in training with spit after school poems and J. Dilla instrumentals. Miss Ford blessed the space, and soon the rivers uncovered themselves. This is where we first met, Vergery, and you came in already speaking Waterfall, raging current, flow of white water rapids, ocean breath. Lyricism leaped from your mouth, splashing us all in melodies and rhythm. But you weren't the type to get hyped in the awes of your own waters. Less tsunami and more water bearer of language. Verge, I was so unpolished back then. Felt foolish for thinking that I could swim, that I even belonged in the water. I cherished your words of encouragement like glistening seashells, precious gifts of ocean. After graduation, we sailed off to new journeys. We drifted, but I always knew that waves, they find their way back home. I was in Boston when I learned of your passing. I imagined the vapors of a hot spring spitfire poet fading into a cold Brooklyn evening. None of us could fathom that water evaporates. I heard doctors discharge you too early, left you an unattended IV dripping empty. Words became a suffocating burden. Antarctica on my chest. Why am I still standing and you are missed? But then I saw you, greeting me as the morning dew on hundreds of daffodils at the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. You are a boundless brilliance. I see you, Vergery. I guess we're doing water cycle stanzas now, huh? I watched those daffodils stretch their stems up to greet you, petals open like hands in worship. Another reminder to stand tall. Be proud of my stories. Be bold with the colors that I hold. Thank you for being one of the first people to believe in me. We weren't best friends, but we gave each other so much kindness and laughter. I've turned your gems of wisdom into my crowning achievements. I wish you could see all this. This open canvas, these open waters are my greatest joy. And I dive in with no hesitation. That open mic night on Myrtle Ave was my first of decades, and it feels like just yesterday. And I still remember that you were the last poem of the night. In the end, you died a haiku, no more than 17 syllables old, gone, tied out of reach, memories left in seashells. I still hear you speak, because I know the difference between death and rebirth is location. The horizon is just another shoreline. I am sure of this. So until I see you again, I will visualize every rebel daring enough to resurrect the youth. And when I see raindrops carve poetry into the concrete, I'll be reassured that this life was only your first draft.